I'm making this video after a very long time, since I last posted a video to my channel. Well, it's not like I forgot about the channel. It's not like that at all. It's just I got caught up in my life and I just did not have time for it. So busy. I'm just kidding. I actually was putting it off. I tried filming a video a lot of times, but I just could not, you know, do it. I don't know, even I had a lot of things to talk about. A yapper always has a lot of things to talk about. You cannot wrong her on that. Anyways, so what I really want to talk about, by the way, I just shooted a video, 24 minutes. It was just not recording me. Noob. Tell me you just started filming YouTube videos without telling me you have started filming YouTube videos. Well, anyways, so basically what I really want to talk about today is that I watched a movie on Netflix which has recently come out, The Life List. Basically what the movie is about, I'm not talking about the movie, but what I'm basically talking about is that in that movie there is this girl, the protagonist, who basically puts off the thing that she really want to do in her life, and her mother, when she passes away, she basically gives this girl an ultimatum to complete every task that she has written when she was 13 on that list, completed by the time uh, of New Year's or something like that. And yeah, and then she will get her inheritance money or whatever. So this is the movie, and actually the movie is quite nice. If you're into rom-coms, you should go and watch it, and if you're not into rom-coms, then you should not watch it. Anyways, I'm into rom-coms and I love rom-coms, and personally my favorite rom-coms are the ones from the early 2000s. Banger. So I watched this, and after a long time a decent rom-com has come out, so you can watch it if you want, So yeah, what I really want to talk about is the life list. Life list. So yeah, everybody has things that they want to do in life when they were 13. Everybody has a certain vision for their life, how they imagine it to be, and oftentimes does not include sitting on a desk doing a job that they do not like. Oftentimes it is something that is wild, something that has things that really make them happy, and that list knows the best. It knows what makes you happy. Like, I want you all to be transported with me back to when we were 13. Okay, so I don't know about you all, but I know about my 13, 14, 12 years age, and I was a nice kid. I was a nice kid. I was not overly confident, but I was confident enough to try everything that I wanted to try. Now, that's the thing that I want to learn from my younger self, because somehow, in the process of growing up, that has wired out of my system. I'm not that confident now, so like I used to be. So, yeah, and there were so many things that I wanted to do. For example, I really wanted to sing. I recently had discovered pop music and pop stars and pop singers and Miley Cyrus and Selena Gomez and all of these people. Like, I did not know about them before that, and like, I still remember my first English song was Wrecking Ball. It was a banger. I loved that song. I really fell in love with Miley Cyrus, and then I ended up watching her movies, Hannah Montana, one of them, and in that there was this song, The Climb, right? Now I want to tell you a story about that song, right? The Climb. So basically, I loved that song so much. It had such great lyrics. It had such great meaning that I basically remembered it. I practiced it, and I thought that I was really good at it, which I was probably not. But anyways, I really enjoyed that song, and I went to school, and after the assembly, when the grounds clear up and the students, they are dispersed back to their classrooms. So I actually found my music teacher, and I asked her, "Mom, are you free?" And I basically requested her to listen to my song that I sang to her standing in the ground assembly after assembly. and she basically listened to it, and I was like, was it good, right? It was good, right? And she was like, yeah, it was nice. So I was like, can we please give that a shot? Can we incorporate that into the school choir or something, like anything? And she very politely um, rejected me. So that was that. So yeah, that was one experience, right? But I just want to portray that to you. I was so confident, just went for the opportunity. I mean, learn from her, man, learn from her. So yeah, and I really like to dance as well, and I wanted to dance as well. I was basically what you call a jack of all trades but master of none, but still better than the master of one. I was that. So I was fan of watching Step Up series, and my favorite was Step Up 2, and in that there was this samba kind of dancing. I really loved that, and I wanted to learn that so bad, but I really forgot about it, honestly. Forgot about it. Like, it's not a priority anymore, which is sad because it would have been fun if I could, put some heels on and do my salsa. So I want to learn that. That is on my life list again. You know what's on my life list again? Learning to sing again. Because I remember I was so fascinated with it that I actually bought a guitar, and that guitar is collecting dust in my wardrobe as we speak. So I want to change that, and I will give you an update on that for sure. For sure. That's something on my life list. And I really love to paint as well, and draw, and do all sorts of things. Now, actually, I have painted something. If I can find my portrait, actually, I will not be able to find my portrait because my mother has kept it somewhere. And as I have ADHD, I have no idea where things are unless I've kept them. By the way, I'm not clinically diagnosed with anything. I'm just saying that, like every other person on the internet says nowadays that they have ADHD. So, yeah, not something to joke about, sorry. So, that is that. There is that actually, that I wanted to paint, that I wanted to dance, that I wanted to sing. What else? What else did you want to do? Is there anything else that you want to do creatively? Yes, I want to do spoken word. I'll tell you something about it. This YouTube channel is not my first, it's actually my second. The first time I created this YouTube channel, it was back when I was in high school. I was confident, as you all know by now. So I really started to watch these spoken word poetries, and I thought I was really good at writing them, which I, in hindsight, I don't think I was. So I was so confident. I created a YouTube channel, and in which I used to orate these spoken word poetries and put them out. Well, after some time, after like 5 6 months, I got bored with it. I felt this imposter syndrome, as if I was not good enough, and I stopped doing that. And it's been a long time since then, and I really wonder what could have been if I kept uploading, if I kept writing, if I kept being myself. Because I remember in those moments when I was doing the things that I really 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 loved, was I truly alive? Was when I really felt as if I was me. And I've been just losing myself ever since. I've not been able to find myself ever since, because I've not been able to do the things that I really, really enjoyed and really wanted to, because, well, life got in the way. Suddenly you have to figure out how to get into college, or how to make friends, or how to adult, or how to get a job and work for a job, and it's just so hectic that we forget how to live. And well, we should live, then everything should happen, but it's the other way around. And I've read this quote somewhere that growing up is basically unlearning, adulting, unlearning how to be a kid again so you can enjoy everything, which is so true. I mean, what this movie really taught me, this concept of life list, is when we're young, when we do not have a clue about how the world works, what inflation is, what economy is, what politics is, what these political parties do, how corrupt this world is, and how hard it is to survive. Are we actually the most true to ourselves that we can tell that we want to do this with our lives, that we're actually aware of what gives us happiness. Because if I ask you right now, and if you're in your 20s, I ask you what gives you happiness, you'll probably not be sure, and you'll not have one answer, you know, because it's hard to find happiness. I mean, being happy is such a hard task nowadays for a lot of people. A lot of my friends that I have, they're all so struggling with life. Even I am sometimes, but I I kind of, prioritize my happiness. I do not prioritize my happiness. I'll tell you exactly what happens. We're all so consumed by what's happening in the world, with a lot of people, with their lives, with watching reels, with watching YouTube, that we have just become, you know, so basically a bystander to their life, and we're not the livers of our own life. We're not living, actually, we're just watching them live. We're just withering away, we are just decaying in these bodies, waiting for us to turn 70 or 80, and regretting as we move forward that, oh, that I was not able to do this thing, or that, oh, I wish I had the time to do the things that I actually really wanted, or that I actually really loved, when in reality we do have the time. We'll never have the time, actually. We'll never have the time. Oh, I do not have the time to dance, I do not have the time to write, I do not have the time to paint or anything like that. And it is true, I've not painted in a long time. I painted 2 months back, perhaps, which definitely gave me happiness, but I just put it off because I do not have time. This is the biggest excuse that we tell ourselves. We do not have time. Well, we have to make time for the things that we want and what we really, really, really love. Because if we don't, then we don't realize it. But in the coming years, we'll realize that we've just been a part of other people's life, and we've not even lived ours. We've not done the things that we wish we would have done 2 3 years back. There are so many things that I wish I had done in my past now. I wish I had not deleted that YouTube channel, and I still continued to post videos, and I kept on discovering myself even though I was not really good at it. Nobody is good at it. I can never be the best at it. I can only get better at it if I keep on doing that thing. And oftentimes we shy away from doing that. We shy away from the effort. We shy away from, you know, people will laugh at us. People will judge us. So let them. There are a lot of people that we laugh on, and guess what? We laugh at them for 1 second, and then we move on. There's another one person to judge. It's just human nature. We cannot help it. We judge. We do judge. But for what? For a fleeting moment of time, and we are basically restricting ourselves for the judgment of just a minute or so in other people's vision or something like that. I don't know. But we should not do that. We should have a life list, and we should actively make time for it. We should actively live that list. I'll tell you my list. Okay, I don't know about your list. If you want to tell me, you can tell me in the comment section. I don't know, but I'll tell you about my list. What are the things that I really want to do in my life? I don't know how I will do that. I do not have the money for it, but I just want to do. Number one, I really want to swim with the whales. I know, random, out of blue ocean. I don't know. It was a bad dad joke. Anyway, it was not a joke. So yeah, I don't know why I want to swim with the whales. I have no idea. I love whales. They are so big. They are so amazing. They're this keystone species of the ocean. They're so kind and they're so nice. And I just want to experience that grandness in my life once. I want to be so little in life once. I want to see that, how it actually looks like. Can you believe it? Most of us, we die not even experiencing everything that this earth has to offer. We've not we and I think it's so bizarre to me. The social media has taken up so much of our time that we're actually not looking at even the sky, at even the clouds, at even the different kind of birds that are around us. You cannot name five species of birds that are around you, I'm pretty sure, unless you're a bird scientist. Then I'm sorry, but it's the truth. We do not live the life like we should, so yeah, swimming with the whales, the first thing on my list. I really i really am passionate about that. I do not know if there's this island, Tonga, there you can swim with the whales. I want to go there one day for sure. I will save up money. I just want to swim with the whales. Number two, um weird, but I want to wear that sumo wrestling costume, the one that you have in Japan, wherein you only wear your langot and there's this. I don't know if you know it, but yeah, I want to fight a sumo wrestler. I mean, fight a sumo wrestler. Even though I know I'll be the one who'll be defeated, but it's really fun. I watched it in a video, and ever since then I really wanted to do it. So that's on my list as well. Another thing that's on my list, I really want to do a job, enjoy my life till 40s or whatever, and then after that I really want to live in a village somewhere in the hills, preferably, and teach kids, teach them about what I've learned through life. And probably also, whilst doing that, like supplementary to that, I also want to like sell cookies on the side, do something in baking. I really like baking, something that I did back in the COVID, and I actually stopped doing it because guess what, I did not have the time for it. And yeah, and I was probably not the best at it as well, so I stopped again. As I was saying, we're not the best at something, so we stop instead of keeping, like, at it and getting better. So that's the problem of humans, or me. It's a me problem, I don't know. But that's like third, fourth thing that I want to do. Fifth thing that I really want to do is take my parents to a very good trip. I know this is something like it should be my life list, but this is on my life list, to make my parents happy, the happiest that they've ever been. Like, I really fear, growing up and them growing up as well. And this is something that I really want to do. Another thing that I wish to do is, let me think. I should have prepared a list before this video. Um, yeah, but I did not, as I'm not really well prepared. Anyways, yeah, these are some things that I really want to do. If I could, it's not something really bizarre. Like, I do not want to travel to space. I actually have a fear of flying that high and looking down. It's scary, so I do not have that on my list for sure. But I do not know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Oftentimes we do not even know what we want in our life. It's so stupid. We know what our friends want for their lives and for their birthdays, but we do not know what we want for our birthdays and our, you know, ourselves. We do not even know that. That's so stupid. But I wish we all change that. And I am trying to change that by making this YouTube video and doing something that I'm not the best at. I do not know anything. I'm probably not the best with tech. Actually, I'm terrible with technology, but I'm still trying to do it. Still trying to talk because I want to improve. and this is a part of my list as well, to have a YouTube channel. So yeah, I don't know, think about it as well. Think about what you want to do. Think about what you actually want to do, you know. It does not have to be something big like a job or something. Simple things like even painting or dancing or even collecting flowers, collecting something, having a collection of something, you know. Yeah, yeah, I remembered another thing that I have. Actually, I have a thing for fish, if you cannot tell. I really recently on Pinterest I came across these fish tins, like these amazing cool fish tins in which fishes are stored. These are very pretty, not found in my country. I don't know, I've never come across these. I don't know if they are, but they have like these amazing graphics on it, amazing paintings, amazing colors. I even want to collect them, you know. That's something that I really like as well. Yeah, this was my unfinished life list that I want to finish. I will actually make a life list, I promise, and I will actively try to live it. And I hope you do too. Bye.